Hey everybody, Bam Collectibles here, back for another live stream. Hope you're having a good night. And I'm gonna wait for some people to populate, come in here. How we got in here? That one guy, how you doing? Rob, how are you? Michael, Dylan, Jay, what's going on? Man, I got some awesome looking shot and gun icons coming in here. You guys are growing up. Joshua, Cuban, how you guys doing? Everybody having a good night so far? What's up? Hey. Who is that coming in here? JT, how you doing, dude? Who is that coming in here? As always, so I got my computer over here, and I also have my iPad over here so I can kind of check and keep up with chat. Cryptic says, nice shirt. Thank you so much. I picked up a few cool shirts at Spencer's while I was on vacation, so I was happy to kind of load up on some nice new shirts. Spencer has some awesome shirts. They're expensive as heck, but man, the quality is top-notch. BH, good to see you. Have a good night. Thanks for not staying up too late. All right, thanks for staying up late enough to say hi. Blood Hero, you have an awesome night. I know it's very, very late where you are, or technically, I guess, very early. But anyway, thanks for sticking around. Say hi. I hope you have an awesome night. What's going on, Mr. M3 Games? How are you? Dylan, Cuban. Candy Cane, how you doing? I see that Itachi emoji up in here. Who else we got? A man who sacrifices his beard for a woman deserves neither. I'm never sacrificing this beard, baby. How you doing, Jim? Good to see you in chat, man. I guess you got that notification. Sion, how are you? How you doing? Vivek, what's going on? Jacob. David with an E. Shadow God, what's going on? Rob, you know it, man. We are live. We are chilling. We're hanging out. I'm going to wait for everybody to kind of fill in here. I'm not sure how many people are going to be in here because this is a little bit of a last-minute stream, kind of an unexpected impromptu. I figured, you know what, I have some time tonight. I can either record something for everybody to enjoy, or I can just have a live stream where I can hang out, chill, and just connect with everybody in a different way, which you know I love to do. So, Memes, how are you? Logan? Courtney? How are you this fine night? New Fury McFlurry. Brett Taylor, how's it going? Adonis. Joshua, somewhat ordinary. How are you? David Moy. I see Singularity Workshop Sasuke up there. Yo! No, you're not allowed to see that. You can't see that already. All right, I guess you can see it. That is going to be sometime in the very near future. Probably one of the coolest statues I've ever seen in my life. I cannot wait. Joshua said it's morning where I am. Oh my gosh, that early? Holy moly. Jessica says, who's my favorite Naruto character? Zabuza Momochi. Love him. Lots of reasons why. I made some videos about it, but he is my absolutely all-time favorite. Love it. Ricardo, what's going on from Puerto Rico? How is it over there? Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it warm? Hello, Bam. Are you ever going to do another Naruto booster box opening? Yes, I would love to do one. I'm waiting for some good prices on the booster boxes. They've actually been quite expensive. I saw some cheap ones before, but I didn't. So, oh, dude. Vic coming in here saying, too bad I don't have my stream Tumblr. I cannot wait to have... This is my stream Tumblr. It's so boring. I can't wait to have a non-boring one. I want to thank you so much, Vic, or otherwise known as Bam Mod, who is in the chat, who's helping me out to mod things. You know, when people want to spam some weird stuff or somebody says something inappropriate, you know what he does? He comes in here with the hook and he whips them out. All right, so thank you so much for chilling, hanging out, and taking care of things for me. That 4-gear Luffy statue, though, boy, that is one of the coolest statues ever. BP did such an amazing job with that. Where I live, the time is 5:49. 5:49 a.m. or p.m.? Holy moly. Do I know about Boruto? I know a little bit about Boruto, not too much. Do I have any suggestions for cheap statues? No, I don't, because statues aren't cheap. If you want to buy cheap collectibles, you should buy stuff that is made out of PVC or plastic. But statues are not cheap. You know, some of the cheapest ones you can get are 100 to 200 bucks. So I wouldn't call that cheap. Can you do King Harley Quinn statue? Probably not, but that would be amazing to see. I'm not much of a hero collector. Remy R. Hi, I live in New York. How are you in New York, huh? How's it doing over there? My wife is from New York. She was originally from Center Reach. Don't tell me where you're from. Probably shouldn't say that. But anyway. That one guy, what's going on? How are ya? I need my Singularity Neji. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, he's up there. He's right behind my head. I can go up here and hit him like that. He's right up there somewhere. Singularity Workshop Neji, doing great. Beast Boy in the house. What up, dude? Boo, 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 boo. I love seeing all these shutting guns and ramen bowls and... Pony said just get a 3D printer. What do I think about Uchiha Itachi? I think he's amazing. I think we could talk about him for an hour and not touch everything that's so awesome about him. Do you have a ban? Yes, we can ban people, but I don't want to. Don't give me a reason to. I'm probably not going to do it. Vic might do it. Yeah, so anyway, we're not going to do any bannings, all right? Just chill. Stuff like that. So let's keep the spamming down, Kenny. I see you once. I'm going to say hi to you. Let's not spam too much, all right? Onyx Ghost, how's it going? What's going on, brother? Every time I hear somebody say brother, I think about Hulk Hogan growing up. What's going on, brother? Good to see you, brother. That's what I think of. Let's see. Can I do an unboxing of Naruto Hokage? They haven't made enough of Naruto and Hokage, but I will say this. We have a statue coming in the next few weeks that's ginormous, and it's Naruto when he was a Hokage, but he's not wearing the Hokage stuff, but he's old. Anyway, that's going to be awesome. So yes and no, we'll see. If they make a really cool one, I would love to do that. Rob says, what do you think of the new Natsu statue by L7 Studios? I have not seen that. Natsu by L7. Let me see. Pull this up over here. Natsu L7 Studio. That's odd. Usually I'm pretty much on top of statues. So I'm shocked that I didn't see this one. Yo, that looks good. That's clean. That's nice. That is really nice. Some of the ones I've seen so far just has him in the partially transformed dragon, but I like that. That's a really good one. That's some nice resin going on there. Dynamic pose still. Oh, I guess he does still have his dragon wing on. Oh, no. It looks like the wing's removable. Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, that's cool. All right, let me catch up in chat. Jump up in here. Riley, what's going on? Joshua Daniels. Hello. Gurung Sid. 5:49 in the morning. That's insane. That's crazy. All right, I'm going to see... Are you ever going to do a Naruto mystery box? Do they make a Naruto mystery box? If so, send me a link sometime. I'd like to see what's in that mystery box. What's it all about? Probably not the Band Presto ones, because I know what's inside of those. They were actually going to have me open up those mystery Band Presto boxes, but I think they went with a larger channel or maybe a cooler channel. I don't know. But I didn't end up getting to open those up. But Band Presto had reached out to me to see if I could do that, and then they kind of backed out of the deal. That would have been kind of cool, but, you know, you get some wins, you don't. Remy R says, I got my first Susanoo or Susanoo statue not too long ago, probably like a month ago. It's a Sasuke one. Which one is that? Do you know what studio made that, Remy? We'd love to hear that. Trad Hat, how are you doing? Nicholas S, hello da. Hello. You finished Fairy Tail? Man, I barely even started. That one guy, what's up? Beastie Boy. Okay, let's see. What was the Super Saiyan Blue Goku your first Dragon Ball unboxing? No, I did a Tsume unboxing of Piccolo when he is Piccolo's Redemption by Tsume, but that was kind of an older one, didn't perform too well. But it's my second one, and then there'll be a third one coming up in probably the next week or two. Have you ever watched Princess Mononoke? I have not. I've not even heard of that, unfortunately. Which Zabuza do you like more? I didn't know there were two, unless you mean him in the black outfit or him in the camo outfit. I actually like him when he's in the Jonin outfit, the purple mist one. If you've ever seen that, that is awesome. I wish I could pull a picture up real quick, but that's one of my favorite when I see him in that. In fact, I'm going to pull that up real quick so you can see how cool it is. I think I have a picture that I might have kept from just a little bit ago. And this is kind of one of my favorite forms of Zabuza. Sorry if my eyes are down. Looking at my iPad real quick. One of the coolest forms of Zabuza that I would love to either have a statue made or see a statue of is right here. Zabuza when he looks like that. Yeah, buddy. Or like this. He had this in the Ninja Storm games. Yeah. Give it to me. Come to me. Oh, I need something like that. Would be so cool. I love it. Shoo, Jay. 5:40 a.m. What are you doing up, boy? Jeez. Who's cooler than you? I don't know. My daughter, my dog. I'm not that cool. I'm just a dude, man. Can't put me on the spot, ask me questions like that. What's your favorite TL Beast? I love Son Goku. Son Goku. Are you going to do any One Punch Man statues? I have a One Punch Man statue, not of him, but a character in One Punch Man that I will be doing maybe eventually. But that would be nice. I noticed in some of your videos you have a smaller stands on your display case. Where do you get those? Those are acrylic stands, and they help to rise things up, and those are in any description on my video. You will find a link to those. If you look in there, you'll find them. So that's where I would keep those specifically. Sorry, I am a little behind on chat, so I'm going to try to keep up real quick. Mr. M3, am I ever going to do Boruto? Yeah, eventually, but they don't really make statues for Boruto, so I can't. Do I know where I can find a Minato Sume extra figure? I don't. Maybe eBay? Sume doesn't have them in stock because they always reprint those. So I would be shocked if those aren't up there. I'm trying to collect statues. Brent Taylor says, I'm trying to collect statues, but what does it mean when they say pre-order on Favorite GK? Pre-order just means when you pre-order it, you pay like a fraction of the cost, like 20% down for a slot. And then when it becomes available, then you will have to pay the full price. So pre-ordering it guarantees that you get a slot, but you don't have to pay the full price. That's pretty much all it is. All of your statues, which one do you see yourself potentially taking to the grave? It's going to be this one right here, probably this one, or my other one I showed recently, the Surge Studio Pain, until another one comes in later this year. That one might be the next one I throw to the grave. Do I think 410 Naruto is better or 6? I'm going to say 6. Probably 6. I'm getting a Tsunade statue from Tamashii Nations. It's not really a statue. It comes all together. Those are kind of considered statues. They're just called like PVC statues. But I would think that is. Candy K, which... ooh, congratulations. Which Itachi Uchiha statue did you get in? That's exciting. Sebi says, hey man, do you know where I can find Minato Sume? Okay, I already answered that for you, or at least I tried to. I don't really know. I don't keep up with those. Just some guy says, if only they made a Boruto Momoshiki statue. I know, that would actually be amazing. I would love to see something like that. I'm sure eventually it'll come out. It's got to be popular for them to make it so they can make enough of them and sell it. So that's where it requires there to be too many. Rez, what's going on? Thank you so much for joining stream. They recently stopped extra stuff to focus on other statues. Really? I can't believe that Sume stopped that stuff. But I don't know what Sume's doing these days, man. I saw them delete some social media, and now they're not responding to some customer things. I had a friend who's trying to reach out to them for a while, and nobody ever came up. So, hey, for anybody who's in chat and you haven't done so, be sure to smash that like button. If you've got to kind of toggle down real quick, make sure to hit the like button on this video. I'd appreciate it so maybe others can see it and know it's around. Let's see, Isaiah says, do I have an eBay store? I do, but I prefer to sell to people direct, and I usually only sell within the United States because shipping internationally with these large statues is way too expensive, so unfortunately I can't really do that. Can you get, like, a Naruto riding Kurama? I don't know if I'd get that if they made it, unless it's really good. Like, by riding Kurama, you mean, like, riding a bull, or, like, it's kind of hard to picture that actually looking pretty good. So I'm not sure about that. Daniel, what up? Greetings from Mexico. Where do you do a tour to show all of your old and new? When do you do a tour? All I can tell you is I will be planning to release hopefully January 1st of 2021, a new updated showcase. We're going to do a nice room tour that's going to be very different from my last one. My last one, I really showcased things in more of an artistic way. This time we're going to be walking through and talking about each one. So early next year. Jay says, Bam, will there be any My Hero Academia statues? Eventually, I'm sure there will. I don't have any on the horizon, but they eventually will. Jinx says, hello, Bam. I just joined. Well, welcome to the channel. So happy you found me. We like to do fun stuff like this every once in a while where I get to connect to you in a very different way. You know, it's not a video. It's not a product. It's not a statue showcase. It's just me. I don't know if it's enough, but I enjoy hanging out with everybody here. Let's see. Hey, there was the, oh my gosh, the Surge Studio Itachi. That is incredible. Congratulations. That is a holy grail of a statue. And if I could show you something. So somebody had asked for this on Facebook. Who was it again? Let me check. Oh, it was Juan Gomez. Okay. So he was asking me, I have to show you, Candy Cane. I did something. Okay. I'm just going to do this real quick and take my camera off. It's going to be a little bit weird for a second off my stand and show you that I custom lit my Surge Itachi to have these custom lights over here. And you can see it's incredible. It goes up and down the sword. And I added these custom lights onto my stuff. And man, oh man, was that a fun thing. Sorry, got it all on my face right here. All right, got that back on the stand. Is that set? Okay. So yeah, anyway, custom lit my Surge Studio Itachi statues because I was tired of using those Pikachu remotes. So I ended up doing that. I'll have to show you how I do that. I plan on making a video maybe, but I'm not sure how popular that would be. Let me know in the chat. What do you guys think? Would you like to see something like that? That would be amazing. Okay, let me catch up. That one guy. Do you know where I could get a Yugato Ni statue or a Shisui statue? I would say check Favor GK and see if they have any. But I don't think there's been any Yugato or Ni statues made except for Monkey Sun Studio, I think. You have to find that on eBay. Cameron says, got my first statue a few weeks ago of Madara Uchiha. Cameron, which studio was that? I got to know what studio so I can know, so I can be excited. Rez, it must be nice shipping. Oh, yeah. Shipping is always hurtful. It's always a punk to have to deal with. Daniel Guzman, how are ya? Welcome to the stream. Mustafa, how you doing in Chicago over there, huh? Room tour. Beastie Boy wants a room tour. I can't wait to do the next room tour. It's gonna be great. Any new Bleach statues? Absolutely. There is. I got like 2 or 3 new Bleach statues in this room over here. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be awesome. If you guys want, let me know in the chat. I might actually, where is it? I think there's. Oh no, they're in this room over here. I might go over there and I could pull one out. I'm not gonna unbox it, but I might pull one out for you if I hear it in chat and you guys uproar enough. Are you going to get any Fire Force statues down the line? They don't make any Fire Force yet, so probably not. Maybe one day when they do. Justin Fangeek, good to have you in chat. Always, always awesome to see you up in here. I should be sleeping because I have plans tomorrow, but this is more interesting than sleeping. I don't know about that, but thank you so much for joining. Do you like Naruto or Sasuke? I like Naruto. I'm still waiting for a Nagato statue. That would be awesome. I love him. There's got a few ones coming out. Do more Pokemon videos. I plan to. I always have to mix it up. Pokemon videos, I got to say, what happens, and I'm going to pause for a minute. So it's going to take me a minute to catch up in chat, but I'm going to go on a rant real quick. So Pokemon statues and this channel. I want to talk about that real quick. So for every channel, it comes down to the YouTube algorithm, right? The algorithm has to recognize you, and for some reason it recognizes my Naruto videos and shares them with everybody more than it does my Pokemon. When I put a Pokemon video out, it doesn't go very far, and so that's why I sneak those in when I can, but if that's all I did, they don't really reach as many people as my Naruto ones do, so I have to kind of focus on what's going to reach a lot of people, what people are going to enjoy most, although I have a lot of Pokemon statues. I have a whole wall over here that'll be showcased one day that I can't wait to show you. Let's see. Would you like to sell your SXG Shisui? I already sold him to my friend of mine, so he's already gone. All Are there any Ten Tails statues? No, not that I'm aware of. I think SXG was going to make one, but they ended up not doing it yet. Good morning, Captain Uchiha. Good morning. Janessa Smith says, what is your best moment in Naruto? Way too many to pick. Way too many to pick. But I'm going to think back to the early days of Naruto. See, there's way too many to think. This isn't the best one, but I thought about that moment when Rock Lee dropped his weights in the tuning exams. It's not the best moment, but I love, there's so many moments like that, those small moments that are amazing, that I love. But either that, maybe it's probably Night Guy, when Guy breaks all his gates. That's probably going to be what I'm thinking about. Matthew Pace, what's up? Welcome to the stream, yo! I'm still here waiting for a Nagato fan. How much weight do those IKEA DTOF hold, and do you use reinforcements? I don't use reinforcements, but I try to stick to around 10 to 15 pounds on them. So that's what I do. I don't like to use them that much, but bam, I got pre-ordered the Favorite GK transparent Matatabi, sorry, and can't wait. Are you going to do a review on it? I absolutely will, although I am going to go with the painted version. I think some of the details in the face came out better on the painted. Can't go wrong with it. It's all going to come down to preference. I don't think either one of them are bad, just personal preference. Let me see. Okay, Candy Cane says, oh my God, it looks amazing. Hit me up, shoot me a message, right? Instagram, Facebook, we'll talk, all right? We'll talk. But first I'm going to tell you real quick, I will showcase to you. Once I catch up and chat a little bit, I want to show you something with the custom LEDs that's going to be exciting. New Flair McFlurry, what's your favorite jutsu? Puppet jutsu. What does your family think about your collection? Cora Joe says. My wife is perfectly fine with it. If you get to the last stream, she was actually on there and answered some questions. But she has no problem with it. She's as long as I keep things neat and tidy, she has no problem with it. So, currently watching Black Clover. Have you seen? I have not seen Black Clover yet. No, I have not. Fun. Yo, Vic, did you get the new Avengers game? That's some good multitasking, man. I'd love to see a tour of your whole setup one day. We will do it. All right, we're going to do an up close and personal room tour 2021. All right, I promise. We're going to do it. Hopefully day one. Beastie Boy says, don't bring up the Butterfree. My Butterfree showcase. Oh, the Butterfree by M5 Studio. Let's check and see that. Where's Butterfree at? Butterfree was released almost 2 months ago, and it has 8,000 views. Not that that's bad, but it's not as much as you'd kind of expect sometimes. But who is the Itachi's death statue, or what is the Itachi's death statue doing that you pre-ordered, posted on Instagram? It's being made right now. It's currently in production. So once it's done production, you can bet it'll ship to me, and it's going to be showcased. That's going to be a holy grail. In fact, it's probably going to go maybe right here when I do. So that's going to be a big one. Very, very big one. Opinion on Figurama collectors. Figurama is incredible. I love their statues. I don't have any of them personally yet because I try to stick to my lanes. But we're going to be showcasing some Figurama very soon. 2 of them on the channel. I have 2 of them in the house right now waiting to be showcased. So I can't wait to see them in person and share my thoughts on something like that. King Breezy, thank you so much. That is very kind of you. Sebi, I'm still waiting for... You keep on saying that Nagato statue. It'll come. It'll come. Trust me. Is there any statues you wanted but couldn't get them? Yes, I should make a video on that one day. There's quite a few statues that I've missed. I may be able to track down. I may be able to grab, but I don't like paying expensive price for my statues once they go up. So I usually just move on if I miss it. But New Fear McFlurry, ask your question if you have one. I'll try to catch it. Like I said, I'm trying to keep up and chat a little bit. Bat Boy Channel, hello from Malaysia. Hope you're doing well. Jinx X, I hope everybody does that. That'd be incredible. But thank you so much. I hope you're enjoying some of the backlog of the videos out there. Yep, I know which one you're talking about, Vic. That's going to be a good one. We got an awesome Pokemon statue coming up in the very, very near future that actually belongs to Bam Mod that he is sharing with the channel, so I can't wait to do that. That's going to be incredible. One of the coolest ever. The Asian Yeet says, what is your favorite statue? Check my channel. On one of my most recent videos, I showed a whole video on my favorite statue. Go check it out. All right. So I'm going to, let me see, Yo Bam, those vlogs, videos where you show the shipments, your statues are crazy. I have so much fun making them. But again, like I've said before, YouTube doesn't share them with everybody. And unless you have notifications turned on, they just don't reach everybody. You know, I released that last one, was it about a week ago, I guess. And that's at 10,000 views. And again, 10,000 views is a lot. But for some of the other views that I have on some of my videos that they might get, you know, 20,000 on the first day. So it's kind of odd how YouTube doesn't recommend them to people. So that's kind of stinks. Garchomp video. Let me see. I have a Garchomp on pre-order with Cynthia. That's going to be amazing. I can't wait to showcase. So that's going to be dedicated to you, Just a Fan Geek. Bam has the Oniri Studios Full Metal Alchemist Drive. No, I emailed them yesterday because they told me they were going to ship it September. So I emailed the Oniri team and I said, hey, you know, what's the deal? When are you guys shipping this thing? And they answered me, they said sometime in September. I'm like, you guys told me that last month. Do you have a date coming up? Nothing. They ghosted me. But I can't wait. We got a special guest for that video. I cannot wait to tell you. We're going to have an awesome voice actor join. It is not the voice actor for Elric, but it's going to be a close... it's going to be really enjoyable. I can't wait. It's one of my favorite voice actors I've ever had do an intro. So it's going to be so much fun. I can't wait for Oniri. It's going to be a blast when we get to do that one. All right, have fun, Isaiah. What's your favorite Naruto character? Everybody can tell him in the chat. You can tell Dilly Hatake who my favorite Naruto character is. All right, so I'm not sure if Candy Cane is still in here, who asked about the Itachi custom lights, but I want to show you real quick. So here is, I'm going to be doing a video because I posted in a Facebook group called Fanatic Anime, and I shared this with everybody, and it got deleted because the admins there always delete my stuff. I don't know why. I guess they don't like me too much, but that's okay. But anyway, so I'm going to be doing a video soon on Kisame, and I'm going to be custom lighting. I already ripped all the lights out of him, but here is the lights I'm going to throw in there, and I wonder if I can, this is going to be a little bit difficult. I'll be right back in 1 second. Let me see if I can do something. See if you can see this a little better. It's still really, really bright. We'll do one better. All right, you can't see this in the camera because for some reason it doesn't really autofocus or change. But these are pulsating like water. So anyway, I'm going to be custom lighting that statue in the very near future with these lights right here. And I can't wait to do that. It's going to be amazing. But yeah, custom lights on statues is super fun, super cool. I can't wait to do that. Yo, whoever Zero plays, you can't spam in the chat, all right? Don't be doing that. What's my favorite Akatsuki member? I love Itachi, but one of my favorites because I love Puppet Jutsu is going to be Sasori. So that is one of my favorite members for sure. Ace, how are ya? Thank you for joining the stream. Hope you're doing well. Let me see. Hey, Bam, I do. Let me see. They have any Attack on Titan statues? Yep, they have quite a few Attack on Titan statues. I don't have any. I might be having one come in to showcase to the channel, but I don't have any personally. The ones that they do have are incredible, to be honest. There's some really awesome ones out there. What time is it in your time? Mine is 8:27. It is... yeah, it's 8:29 here, so probably the same time as you. I am on the East Coast in the United States. What's my favorite Naruto opening? I don't know, but it's got to be one of the early ones. I don't know. I don't have an answer to that. What's my favorite opening? Can't say I have one. I love so many of the music. I listen to a lot of that music all the time. Do you have smart outlets? How you just do that with your remote and the lights? Oh yeah. I got smart outlets. I don't have smart outlets, I have remotes. And again, check my descriptions. I have these in the Amazon links in all my videos. It'll share with you. Here's this remote right here, and I can turn them all off by that. Yeah, and they're all off. And if I press these right here on this side, boom, 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 boom. I love it. So when I walk in the room, I just can just turn them all off. And then I can just turn them all on. Love it. Love having all that easy access tied together. There's a little bit of a delay for some of the ones that turn on, but it's amazing. Bam, what's your favorite anime? It's a toss-up between Naruto and Fullmetal Alchemist. I know that might shock people. I love Naruto statues, but Naruto and Fullmetal Alchemist. I love me some Fullmetal Alchemist. One of my favorite shows of all time. Pulsating lights in the SSB statue. No, I wouldn't put any in there. I don't think pulsating will look good in that. I actually like the static look of that. But that wasn't my statue, so I wouldn't be doing anything like that. But I think I would keep it static if I could. Marie Taylor says, hey, this is exciting. I love your videos. You have the sickest setup. When are you showing that Neji statue? I will be showing that. Let me see. Probably a few weeks I'll be showcasing it. Sooner than later. It's not going to be that long. But I can't wait to showcase that Neji statue. That's going to be incredible. It's actually right up here. I think I mentioned right up here near my head. Up here. Right there. Oh, yeah. What's your least favorite Naruto character? I don't know. Ino? Probably Ino. I'm going to go with Ino. Bram, where would you place Gaara in ranking of the Jinchuriki? You know what? We don't know much about the other Jinchuriki, so I'm going to say... I mean, it is one tail, so supposedly it's the weakest, right? But Gaara's not the weakest. I'd have to say he's probably somewhere on the bottom, but then he has his mother... So we're going to say right in like the 5 range, like 5 out of 10. All right, not the strongest, but not the weakest, because he's got a little bit more going on for him than just his tailed beast. He's also pretty young, so yeah, somewhere around the 4 or 5 out of 10. Bam, can you say my name? What would that do for you? Why would you like me to say your name? I will, though. Dilly Hatake. I think I talked to you earlier in chat. Hank Johnson, I did that message. I accidentally hid that message, but I really don't follow much on Instagram. I follow a few reseller pages, but I don't follow really any personal pages on Instagram. I just don't do it. I'm not really used to it. MT Productions, have you ever played VR? I'm assuming that's virtual reality, or is it something else? If not, I have not played VR yet. What's your favorite sword from the 7 Ninja Swordsmen? I love Zabuza's, the guillotine sword, or I always forget the official names. You're going to have to forgive me. I don't know. I'm going to forget. People bust my chops sometimes, but... So, let's see, yo, man, I love your videos. Is that Peter? I think it's how you say it. P-E-T-R. I think it's Peter. Yo, man, hey, love your videos. You're underrated. Man, you need like 5 mil. 5 mil subs? I don't know about that. But I'm appreciative for what I got. Maybe it could grow larger. We'll see. But I'll be here showcasing, hanging out, doing live streams, doing all sorts of different videos. Maybe when we get larger and people are more interested in vlogs, in other topics like my top 5 favorite statues, my top 5 least favorite, or statues that I would never sell, or I would love to make those kind of videos if they gain the traction. But for now, I try to focus on what everybody's going to enjoy the most, because that's how I'm going to spend my time. It's why would I spend my time on a video that's definitely going to get around like 5,000 views when I could focus on one that could make like 50,000? That'd be people are enjoying it more, so focus on what I can. Bam, have you ever wanted a meme statue? I don't even know what a meme statue is. You're going to have to tell me that one. Remy, I do like DBZ. Love DBZ. Grew up with it. Love it. What do you think of Naruto and Sasuke Green Lotus figure? The Green Lotus. Green Lotus Naruto. I think I know which one that is. Look it up on my computer real quick. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I don't know what do I think about it? I think it's on the way to my house right now, so I forgot that was... I always call him GL, not Green Lotus, so... How do you afford all these expensive statues, Peter says. I don't spend my income on these statues. I just buy and sell statues when I need to make money and let go of things. And that's pretty much how I afford my hobby. I'm not a rich guy that, has this luxurious job, and I buy anything and everything when I want it. I make very strategic purchases on things that I want, and when I don't want something, I sell it, I get money, and then I buy new stuff, and I live within my means. But it's not about what job I work that I do this. It's the fact that I've done this for like 10 to 15 years, and over time, you just, as you spend $100 on a figure and it grows to $200, you get $200. Then you buy a $300 figure and it grows to $500, and $500 it grows. It all just kind of snowballs the more you're in the hobby. But if you're just trying to jump in, it's not easy. It's pretty expensive. Dang, what Naruto statue right on top of your head? That looks awesome. That is going to be the next showcase on the channel, so you wait and find out, Beast Boy. Calm your horses. Hold your britches. I said britches, by the way, which mean pants, not the other word that it might sound like. JT, I love everything I've seen of yours so far. Makes me want to become a collector too. Bruh, do it. Do it. Do it within your means, though, right? No charging up statues on credit cards, people. All right, you hear me? That's my number one part of advice. No charging credit cards. How do you start? If you could rephrase it, how do you start statues? That one guy says. How do you start statues? Maybe you meant how do you start collecting statues? Rephrase that. Let me know. Do you have any Rock Lee statues? Is there a Rock Lee statue? There is absolutely one. He's right here, and I reviewed him a few weeks ago. So go check him out. I love that one. That was a favorite video. It was really good. Aria, I have no Death Note statues. Oniri made an awesome one of Ryuk, but I did not get that one. I love the first half of Death Note. That was fun. Greetings from the Philippines, Dale. How are you this fine... Philippines, is it morning? I think it might be in the morning. So I'm going to say good morning, because I don't think it's nighttime. Hi there. Is it at all possible for you to tell us what my job is? No, I probably shouldn't say what my job is, but it's not really a secret. I'm a sales guy. I'm in sales. Let's put it that way, and I manage contracts for a company. So we'll keep it at that for now. But I don't want to share too much of that kind of stuff. But I'm a sales guy. You could say that. Is Naruto your favorite anime? Jesus Loves Me. Yes, he does. It is a mix between Full Metal Alchemist and Naruto. They're a close tie. I love them both so dearly. Full Metal Alchemist wasn't as long as Naruto, so you don't have as deep as a connection, but it was such a good show. I love it. What is my top 3 Naruto characters? Let me think. We have Zabuza, Kankuro, and Tobirama. How does that sound? Those are my 3 favorite off the top of my head. Good evening, Dale says. I really, Gara, can you recommend me one? You really like Gara stuff? If you like that, you have to message me. I mean, you just search the websites, right? GAC, Favorite GK, One Piece Collector. That's what I would probably recommend finding it. What do you think when Alphonse left his body behind in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? I'm not sure what you mean. Like, what do I think when he left it behind? Like, towards the end of the show? And also, I don't want to talk too much if it's like spoilerish. I guess it'd be fine to talk spoilers. No, we're fine to talk spoilers here. But I think you mean towards the end, right? Costa Verdo, what's going on? Remy's favorite anime is Dragon Ball Z, such a classic. Reg, you got a few spaces on their shelves. Should probably get something to fill those. Trust me, you think the bulk that I received just recently was big? The next one is going to be like... All right, so the last one was 38 boxes. The next one is, I'm going to just say more than that, all right? Like 20 more than that. Next, thank goodness this is the last large shipment for a while, because after, the thing that's been going on all around the world happened, the studios had to shut down, and then they all reopened, and they kicked it in full gear, and so many statues became available at one time, and it's tough. It's tough. Joshua, I love the Avengers. I love it. I would love to collect, hero-ish, Marvel-ish statues, but I gotta pick my lane and stay in it. So, for anybody that's wondering, if you could see, kind of up in, where's it at? This area up here. why is there a tile missing? I had a leak in my kitchen around the January, February time frame, and it was horrible. The leak went down a little bit. Thankfully, it didn't go into my collectibles, and I haven't been able to find a replacement tile that matches these ones over here. So eventually I need to get to that, but if you see that little hole up there, that's why that's up there. It's because there was an accident that happened in the home that was not fun, not favorable. Do I have any Bleach statues? I don't have any personally yet. I will soon, but I do have some that are my friends that I'll showcase soon. Let's get a Kankuro statue. I would love to get a Kankuro statue. Just a Fan Geek, a question. Does it feel like Christmas every time you get a new shipment? Just a Fan Geek. It's like Christmas on steroids. Like it's times 10 when you get those shipments. I can't even put into words the feeling of being able to go through that and open up every single one. I'm definitely not bored. Like, I definitely don't open it, I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool, or that one's nice, or this one's better. No. Every single one I open up, I'm super excited about it. That's why every single time I do my reviews, I'm usually really excited because I am. I love these statues. I love giving them in and showcasing them and taking a look at the quality and how they look in person. So, yeah. Is it like Christmas? Yeah, like Christmas when I was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wrap it up in a ball and boom. That's when my shipments come in. Beast Boy says, would you ever do a quarter scale Marvel statue review? If the opportunity presented itself, you can bet your bottom I would do that. I love Marvel stuff. I do. I really do. And I wish I could collect it all. I saw one of my friends I talked to that does Gem Mint Collectibles. He just did a Gambit statue from X-Men. And man, does that make me weak seeing that. That's incredible. Crazy Animations coming in with that 99-cent super chat. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. I love seeing that up there. Very, very much appreciated with the googly crazy eye icon you got there. Kareem, welcome to the live stream. Yes, you made it. You made it live. Welcome. Is there any statue that you regret not being able to buy or one that you sold before? Yes. SXG Naruto is one I regret selling. And is there one that I've missed? There's like 5 or 6 that I've missed. I don't know why they're not coming to mind. But yeah, some of them not Naruto. There's a Beast Wars statue that came out that I missed. Would you consider extending Naruto to Boruto? I'm not sure what you mean by that extending, Dale. Bam Mod, what Spidey you got coming on the way again? Is that Prime 1 stuff? Okawa, I do like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood better for sure. I love Full Metal Alchemist before, but once you see Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, I can't go back. If you're in the Naruto universe and you could pick what village you were from, what would you choose? I would definitely choose Hidden in the Mist. I like Zabuza, but I also love the water-style jutsus that they used. So I'm going to go with the Mist Ninja, even though they're pretty cutthroat when you think about it. All the way that the village is and the Blood Mist. That was a pretty dark village. I think Bam Mod is perfectly fine by being called Vic. That's what I call him in chat. So you're good. I think you can call Vic. Oh yeah, that's Spidey. Oh my gosh, that is such a cool statue. Yeah, you've shared that with me. That's going to be awesome. Marcus, I am not watching Fire Force. You're gonna have to sell me on it. Why should I watch it? I have very little time to watch TV. When I do get to watch TV, a lot of times I'm watching it with my wife and spending time with her at night. So that's what my nights look like, right? So you get off of work and you might have some obligations you have to take care of. Like tomorrow I got to mow the lawn. But then after that, it's either recording, hanging out with my daughter. Maybe I'll play games here and there. But at the end of the night, watching TV is not easy. And when I do, I typically do it with my wife. When my wife doesn't want to do anything with TV, then I'm usually recording something. So it leaves very little time. If I watch TV, I could be making content for you. So it's a toss-up. Which one should I be doing? It's tough. Very tough. What are your opinions on Boruto and Jiraiya's clone in Boruto? So I don't want to go too much into that, right? Because that gets into spoiler territory for people that aren't watching it. But I think it's a bit of a joke. You know, that's one of my favorite characters in the show. And I think when he died in such a good and beautiful way. And to do what they're doing is, I'm just going to say it's interesting. I'm not happy about it, but I'm not happy about it. I think it's a little different. So. Let's see. Sorry about that, Beast Boy. Yeah, I mean, people got to be respectful about spoilers, right? If it's something new, not everybody reads manga, so definitely be respectful, you know, for those in chat about that kind of stuff. I want to say it's spoiler, but it's kind of strange. It's a bit of a joke what's going on there. Let me see. I love Fire Force. I was impatient for 2 seasons that I bought the manga. It also brought me back into manga collecting. Really? Man, I'm missing out on so many good shows like that. Oh, look at that Vic flexing up in here. He's got that XM, Shazam, and Black Adam coming. What do you guys think of The Rock doing Black Adam? That's gonna be really fun to see that kind of stuff. What do I think about MHD Studio WCF scale Akatsuki? Oh, you mean those WFC? Okay, I love them. I think they're great. Actually, I want them. I probably won't be getting them because I'm not sure where I would put them. But I love those scale of Akatsuki statues. I think they're great. They're affordable. And the quality looks like it's there. So I love them. I think they're awesome. I won't be collecting them, but I love them. I think they look great. Let's see. Marcus says, I understand I'm a father of 3. Woo! You are busy. Outside of work and chores, I watch most of my anime on VRV. Fire Force is amazing. As someone with Naruto informed access to top 3. Yeah. Right. Well, I'm glad you get it. You know, it's like, I wish people understood kind of sometimes how much YouTube takes, the time that it takes. You know, videos. In the chat, I'd love to hear, how many hours do you think it takes for me to make one of my, let's say, like 8 to 10 minute long videos? How many hours do you think it takes me to make one? What do you think? Peter is asking about, yeah, I have kids. I have one little girl and another on the way. If you see my 75,000 subscriber special, you get to see my wife and daughter in there. That's when I did that live stream there. Courtney says, do I have any statues that I'm selling at the moment? I don't, but I eventually will. And when I do, I'll probably post them on my community tab or Instagram. All right, Beast Boy says 8 hours. 48 hours? Definitely not that long. That's a long time. If you mean, I'm talking about how long it actually takes from like start to finish the work. Let's see, 6 hours, 6, 12. So that one guy, 12, probably the closest. So I'm going to say between 12 and 20 hours is what it takes to do that. So it's a long time. You know, sometimes it takes longer, depends on how creative I get with them. But around probably 15 to 20 hours on average is what it takes like that. Yo, J-Boy, once again. J-Boy, once again. Welcome to memberships. Yo, I love seeing that in chat. It's so exciting. Welcome, 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 welcome. I'm not sure if you're in the live stream or not. It sends that notification, and sometimes people aren't in live stream to see it. But if you are in live stream, welcome to memberships. Speaking of mangas, seeing that cover of the Naruto manga getting destroyed by your dog kind of hurt me. But it was so. Yeah, it stinks that happened. It wasn't fun, but it's, you know, technically it's my fault, right? You know, so I left it in reach of the dog. It's 10 or 15 bucks. I don't like to lose that money, but what can you do? She's a puppy, and you got to watch out for her and keep things within reach. So, you know, lesson learned, lesson learned. Jojo Bizarro channel, you have arrived. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome, 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 welcome. Sion says, I have to say goodnight. I'm so tired, about 3 a.m. in Germany. Thank you so much for joining the chat. Have a good rest. That is very early in the morning. You need to get that beauty rest there, all right? New Furry McFurry says, I have a challenge for you. What's your challenge? Let's hear it. My name used to be the Tarantula Lover. Okay. Do you have the MS-05 Uchiha Madara statue with Susanna Armo, Kurama resin? I'm not sure which one that is, King 7. Which statue is that? Dale says, what video editing software do you use? I use something called Luma Fusion. And I actually do all of it on my phone. So there's an app at the very top here. And it's right here. It's called Luma Fusion. That is what I use. And I do it all on my mobile phone and some on here as well. Because it's not fun holding a phone all the time. And sometimes it's going to scroll through here. So I use Luma Fusion. I love it. Ethan says, any recommended websites for statues? Yep. I'll go ahead. If he's still in chat, I'll go ahead and let Vic share who those are with you. I should buy a statue so big that it takes you an hour to unbox. Let me tell you, I've been at this game for a long time. There is no statue that's going to take me an hour to well, maybe a life-size statue. Yeah, probably. But nobody would watch that for an hour. I would easily cut it down to like 20 minutes if it did. Nobody's going to watch a video for an hour. David, let me see. Somebody says, what's your job? I'm not going to answer that. Do you know? But it's not, my job is not the reason why I can afford statues. So I'm going to say that. People want to ask what my job is because they think I'm like some rich guy. No, that's not the case. Not sure if that's why you were asking it. But David says, what's your top 3 statues from Singularity? It's going to be Sasuke, Guy, and Gaara from me. That's my personal favorites. I'm not going to say that's the best, but that's my personal favorites. Shout out from St. Louis. You got a lot of fans here. I got to go. Keep up the good work. Marcus, you have a fantastic night. Thanks for hanging around for a little bit of time, and I appreciate you stopping by. You should make a second channel where you play games and vlogs. Personally, I think that would be dope. I wish I had the time. I barely have time to do one channel. If I could do one video every other day, I would, but it takes quite a bit of time, so I can't, on top of my full-time job and enjoying my time with my family when I can. I don't know if I'll ever do something like that. It's a lot of time. I'm not a single guy. You know, I don't just live in my mommy's basement and have all the time in the world. Not that it's bad to live in your mom's basement. I'm not making fun of that. I'm just saying a lot of priorities. Statue recommendations. Buy the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, right. Do you have a Kurama Susanoo armor? I don't yet. Maybe in the near future. Who we got up in here? Is my brother jumping in? You went live tonight and didn't tell me, bro? Yo, sorry about that. It was kind of a little bit of an impromptu, but anyway, you'll see in chat, there's Steven Myers. That is my real life broski. My brother. We got bro tats. Bro tats. Full Metal Alchemist. Brotherhood. Me and my brother. How many of you peeps knew about my bro tat? My bro tat right there. I love it. Dale, quality time with family is best. You absolutely know it. What is your biggest profit in your life? Cheleng, can you say like profit as in like what statue I sold and made the most money off? Or what do you mean by profit? Just define that for me and I'll try to answer it for you. Wait, you actually live in your mom's basement? Don't you have a wife and kid? Yeah, I was joking. No, I live in my basement. This is my house, and my wife upstairs, and my daughter. No, this is not my mom's basement. That would be ridiculous. If I could afford all this, and I live in my mom's basement, that's the dumbest thing ever. Daniel Dog just joined. What did I miss? You missed a lot. You're gonna have to go back and watch it. Maybe, maybe not. But you're here, so welcome. What's the most expensive statue you bought? It's like $900. Surge Studio Pain. It was expensive to ship. Lots of boxes. It hurts. I don't want to think about that one. What company makes the best, cheapest statues? That is LX Studio. Check them out. Juan Vargas says, what do you need to purchase off of Favor GK? What do you mean, what do I need to purchase? I mean, I look on there and there's like 50 things I want to purchase, but what do you mean do I need to purchase? Let's see. How do we pronounce this? Crit Calney? Nice to meet you. Do you like X-Men or Fantastic Four better? Josh says, absolutely X-Men. Oh my gosh. X-Men all the way. My channel loves you back. Your Donka. Have you ever thought about hiring someone to edit your videos? Maybe I could, but I enjoy the editing process, and it would be really tough to teach someone the way that I edit. It's not hard, but it's not easy. There's a specific way that I like to edit in my videos, so it'd be hard to teach that. But maybe one day when the channel gets large enough, maybe I'll be able to hire somebody to edit the videos. But as of right now, I am a one-man show. Thumbnails, editing, audio, unboxing, everything. One-man show. I do it all. I love it. Except for modding chat. That is done by none other than Vic. And my brother's jumping in here a little bit late, but bro, I remember I'm remembering your old X-Men's. Oh my gosh, the X-Men Legends figures. Oh, that was like humble early beginnings, is buying those like $12, $13 X-Men Legends figures. I really sucked at posing figures, and my brother in chat is an artist, and he had a really good eye for being able to pose figures, so I would always buy them, and then he would pose them and make them look super epic. I had this shelf on my wall, and it was not even painted. It was just like a blank piece of wood, and oh my gosh, good memories for sure. Oh, it's crazy to think about all the collecting journeys I've been through, collecting Final Fantasy and Marvel. H. Skycraft, my day is going fantastic. Even better now that you're on the stream. Bam, you need a JoJo statue. I don't think they make JoJo Bizarre statues, actually. Have you ever been scammed buying a statue? Can you tell us who to stay away from? I have never been scammed because I try to sell to people that I am either become friends with, or I know someone that knows them. So I've never been scammed yet, thankfully. And please, no one try. That ruins the hobby for people. I know some people that have quit this hobby because they got scammed. So, oh Lord, whatever you do, don't do something like that, people. Don't do it. Let me see. Peter lives in Cali. Good old Cali. What time is it there? Almost 6 o'clock, I think, right? What's your favorite visual jutsu in Naruto? Visual jutsu. But you mean the eyes? I'm going to say the Byakugan, but I think that's what you mean. Just saw that the 10th episode of second season of Fire Force came out, so I'll probably be watching that after the live stream. You should. Isn't it early for you? Maybe you should go to bed. Probably not. I ordered my first statue, Nezuko, by C Studios. Yay, that's awesome. Congratulations. That's a good one. That's a really good looking one. What is your personal favorite statue between Sasuke and Naruto? Statue. It depends. If you're talking about these ones right up here, it's going to be Sasuke. Sasuke wins all the way. All the way. What state do you live in? You should do some fan gatherings sometime soon. I live in Pennsylvania, but I would love to meet everybody at a Comic-Con when Comic-Cons open back up. That'll be exciting. Maybe we can do New York. That's really close to me. Or maybe California. If we can maybe do that. It's going to be crazy flying out there. But, the world's got to calm down and events have to open back up. But one day I cannot wait to do some kind of gathering or meetup somewhere, especially at a convention. That'll be a blast. Do you know Natsu no Taz? I do not know that. I mean, I think one of them there is Demon Slayer, but I do know Hunter x Hunter. Exion 12, have a good night. Why? See. Max Plays says, Why do statues cost so much money? I will talk to you about that. Why do statues cost so much money? Because you have to pay someone to 3D sculpt it. That could take around $1,500 to $3,000. So you have to pay them to sculpt it digitally, because it used to do it by hand, but now you do it digitally. And then after that, you have to pay someone to print it on a 3D printer. So that's going to cost a few $100, and then you have to find somebody who is a master painter to paint it, and then you have your master version of this custom statue, and then you have to reproduce it so much, and the materials and the labor, and you have to hire a bunch of people to paint them each individually, because they're all unique, and that's why there's a lot of love that goes into it. While PVC statues are usually made by like machines, there's not much hand loving that comes into it, so that's why. There's a lot that goes into statues. And there's a YouTuber called Dr. Garuda. They do some ultra sculptures. I've already reached out to Dr. Garuda to do a custom Zabuza statue, but they will not message me back. I've messaged them a few times, but I do love their work. I love those statues like that. They do a good job, especially with the Naruto and Sasuke ones. Jared, you're up in PA too? What are you, east or west part of PA? Let's see. Josh is gaming. I don't have any Kabuto statues because there's only one made, and I didn't really like it that much. But once they make a good Kabuto one, I would love to do that again. Hey, there's J-Boy up in chat. What's going on? Naruto movie characters. Do they make statues of them or no, since they are not an integral to the arc? Okay, so no, the answer is going to be nobody has made them yet. But I'm going to say that because in order for a statue to be made, it has to be worth someone's time and money, right? They're in it to make money, usually, was the reason why they're going to make the statue. Obviously, for passion purposes, right? They want to see it made, but you got to make a profit from it. In order to make a profit from a statue, you have to make one of somewhat of a popular character. So that is a very important thing to do. Unfortunately, not a lot of the movie characters are super popular, right? So it's easier for a company to make another Madara statue rather than making, a character from a movie. So that's kind of why it is the way that it is, unfortunately. Let me see. Max plays. Do you sometimes just sit and look at the details? Not really, personally. I enjoy things from a distance for the most part, unless I'm unboxing. When I'm unboxing a statue, I have a lot of time where I get kind of, close and intimate with the statue, and so I get to appreciate all the details there. But on a daily basis, not usually. I just enjoy it from a distance of just like you're enjoying from right around here. But I'm in this room all the time, so I do get to enjoy them. That's for sure. We can arrange for an East Coast U.S. meetup once the world calms down, a bowling event. That would be fun. People can whip my booty. Bam says, Vic says, I have to come up from Texas, especially since Bam was in my home state without telling me. Definitely. Leroy says, why are most statues made from shonen shows? Because they're the most popular ones, unfortunately. So, you have to be able to sell at least 100 of a statue in order to kind of break even. Usually 75 to 100 units of a statue in order to break even. And so for the unpopular characters, they're not going to make a lot of statues of those kind of things because they're not going to make a profit from it. So that's why they focus on shonen, which are usually more popular. And honestly, a lot of the people that like the new anime, the anime that's right now, a large portion of those people are younger and maybe jobless or not in a position where they can afford an expensive collectible. So a lot of the newer animes, you don't see a lot of collectibles for those for that reason. They're aiming at people who are in their 30s and they work a job and they have some extra money. And so that's why they're using a lot of the shonen characters, because that's what's going to make them the most. So that's my thoughts on it. I'm not saying it's exactly why it is, but Max plays, I don't have a lot of money. I just make smart decisions and buy and sell my statues. That's not why I have a lot of statues, because I'm rich. All right, I'll say that in chat over and over again. I'm not this hugely insane rich guy. All right. So that is not why. Arta from Indonesia, how are ya? Edit says, oh my gosh, the mods are slow. He's slow because he's multitasking, playing a game, probably. I think he said Avengers. Between me and him, we'll catch stuff. All right, Marie, thanks for joining chat. Very, very nice having you on this wonderful evening as well. And I hope you have an awesome night. Do I think Sakura is useless in my opinion? No, Sakura is not useless. I think that she was underused, and I think that Kishimoto gave up on her, didn't write her in enough. But, I mean, she's not that useful, but she's not useless. You know, she did do some things, but... Beast Boy, have an awesome night. Hope the kids are good for you and go to bed really quickly. Max Plays, it's all good. Thank you so much for joining chat and watching the videos. That's all you could ever ask for. Bro, you're a rich in passion. That's true. Rich in passion. I am rich in passion, not in money. I know you mentioned a workshop that sells statues low price. What's the names? There's not. The only thing I know of is LX Studios, the company that made the Kurama that I recently showcased. That's going to be one of the cheapest statues that you're going to see here. So, yeah, that's okay. Leroy, I just read yours. It's all about management. I'm a college student. Yeah, that's so true. That's extremely true. It's I don't know. I always say it's living within your means. It's buying the right statues. It's being willing to let go of statues to get new statues. So I am in my 30s. Says Edits. I know Sakura doesn't get enough love. She did so much for both Naruto and Hinata over the years. Yeah, I wish they would have progressed her character more. They didn't. We didn't get enough of her through the time, so would have been nice. I mean, she's the butt end of a joke most times, but it is what it is. Prophet, I do not watch a Haikyuu. Emerald says... When's the G-Mace? That's going to be probably in the next, 2 or 3 weeks. Akano, the G-Mace statue. That's going to be incredible. Man, I can't wait to see that statue. It's going to be amazing. Max, we'll see if we can, like I said, we'll see if we can do some kind of meetup. I'm definitely not going to have somebody, in my house. You know, I got a family, a daughter, and I got to make sure that's safe. But we'll eventually schedule some kind of meetup for people that live local. Again, waiting for the world to return to a sense of normalcy. I do giveaways every once in a while. Just keep up with the channel. And I think you've asked this before, JoJo's Bizarre. I did not watch JoJo's Bizarre. I never really... I watched a few episodes, but I never really fully connected to it. So... All right, it is about 9:08, so I'm going to sign off in about 2 minutes. It was nice hanging out with everybody tonight, but I will definitely, let me see. I'll answer a few more questions real quick. You mentioned Comic-Con. Have you ever seen have you ever been to Dragon Con in Atlanta? No, I have not. I have not been there. If there's other cons that are going to be, really good in the future, people can always ask if it's going to be some good people there. I'd love to visit. Especially, again, chances to meet up with people. That'd be great. Dragon Con. I'm not familiar with that one as well. So, alrighty then. Yep, it is extremely early. Early for just the fan geek. Candy Cane, good hanging out with you. I'll chat with you another time about those LED lights. And that's about it for now. So, everybody, I thank you. Thank you so much again for hanging out, for chilling out. I know this again was kind of more of an impromptu chill session, but I hope that everyone has a good night. And I'm always, like I said, anytime I get a chance to hang out with everybody and chat, it is a blessing. So you all take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next video. As always, everybody, do what you love and love what you do. Bam out.